Hey, Mitch the RV guy here, bringing you a great value Class A. This is a 2001, yes, an 01 Four Winds Hurricane 34-footer. Believe it or not, it is an 01. It's in almost completely new shape. Let me start out by showing you the inside. You're gonna love the layout. Then I'll walk you around the outside and prove to you that this is a diamond. Now I know what you're thinking, Mitch, you say this is a diamond. I doubt that this is carbon that's been compressed by heat and pressure over time. It is, take a look. You've got this big couch that turns into a bed in seconds, but look behind it. Notice that you actually have an area for you to be able to put stuff. If I'm sitting here with a kid and they've got a soda in their hand, they need a place to put it, or they're gonna put it on the floor, and then they're gonna kick it over, or you're gonna take a turn. Not good. Also, this lifts up and there's tons of storage underneath there too. The actual dining area gives you enough room for two me's on each side, not just an adult and a kid. Even the actual coverings for the slide out is not that veneer stuff. It actually gives you some really nice fabric covered, cushioned. That way if you stand up too fast and you're taller than me, this has actually got a nice cushion to it. It's not that rock hard, like a couple of times I've almost knocked myself out. That explains a lot of my personality, I think. You've actually got the nice captain's chair over here. Great for when you're going down the road. You've got the view, just like a king, getting chauffeured around by people in your little chariot here while you're drinking your vine. It's also got a cup holder, so again, you don't got to worry about your soda flying around. Day-night shades, the valances are great. You've got real wood storage, not particle board, and it does have almost all of your original manuals, which is really cool. And this is a Mr. Motorhome. What does that mean? For 37 years, Lon Lundgren has been getting only the very nicest motorhomes and selling them after we make sure that there's no problems. Great large kitchen area along with the metal sink. I love the fact it gives you an oven and a microwave. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau the whole time, all 37 years. That's not bad. We make sure that if there's a bullet, we're going to catch it for you. We've got the Kevlar, don't worry. Norcold, digital temperature adjusting refrigerator freezer. This is one of the top of the line refrigerators. Very reliable, very nice. Same thing for your AC. Now all of them, oh yeah, it's got air conditioning. It's like a box that they check off. They're not all the same. That's like saying, I own a car. Well, is it a Geo Metro? Is it a Ferrari? This is one of the Ferraris of air conditioning. The Coleman Max are so reliable. It's really what you want. Look, an actual door to your bathroom. It's not like that flat particle board, cheapo one where if you're farting in there, they might as well be right next to the person up front because there's no sound deadening. That's not what it is here. And look at all this. Super deep usable storage space all over the place. Nice hanging areas so that you can actually have your clothes not be wrinkled. Typically I like to wrinkle clothes myself. It's a fashion statement, not because I'm lazy. I love the walk around bed. Big windows all around for nice ventilation, and you do have your AC direct dump back here as well as having it ducted all the way through with your 2 AC units. That's a Dose Coleman Mac power, baby. And of course you got your nice bathroom as well. Everybody's favorite part of the RV is the bathroom. Well, of course mine's the refrigerator, but that's why it's normally empty. That's not that these come in with empty fridges, it's that after I hit them up they're empty. Oh, I gotta show you the deck area up here. Look at this. The modeling on these Hurricanes is so cool up here in the front. It's one of those timeless ones, and it gives you all sorts of storage space, and it doesn't look like you're in a space shuttle when you're driving it. It's so easy to set down. You've got your RPM gauge, your fuel gauge, your overheating gauge. You can have the jacks down light, and your radio and AC controls. You don't need 500 switches for you to be able to switch when you're driving down the road, especially if you don't have a lot of RVing experience. This is a dream to drive. Hey, let's jump out and show you the outside. Now outside cosmetically for a 2001, this is like an 8.3 out of 10. The vinyl's in great shape. You have a tiny bit of curling and quite a bit of fading here on the front, but the rest of it's fantastic. And if you like, we can always take that little bit of front vinyl off or even replace it for you. We've got a great vinyl guy. Oh, the fiberglass though. Almost no yellowing for an 01. And I'll tell you, one thing that you want to see is there's no delamination at all. If there's just a little bit of it, that means there's going to be a lot of it very, very soon, and not on this guy at all. And of course, you've got your nice pull-out battery tray here. The Four Winds is one of those manufacturers that was purchased by Thor because they were going so well. Thor Motor Corporation, that's what you want to hear when you're buying something. That's the #1 builder of motorhomes, fifth wheels, travel trailers, pop-ups, campers, everybody in the whole planet. So they're not going anywhere. You could be in the middle of Texas, the middle of Oklahoma or Canada, and if something happens, you've got a Thor dealer right there. Huge awning, which is great. Big pass-through storage. You know, you could almost camp inside your storage that you have in this guy, which is great. I love the fact it has a molded back cap. You hear that? This is a solid piece. A lot of the cheaper guys, for example, look at this Fleetwood right here. This is a flat fiberglass back. This back, they have this cap here on the side to try and protect it, but that's not half as good as this entire wall being leak resistant, as opposed to just giving you the veneer caps around the edges. You really got to respect build quality like that. You got your water connects, the really nice generator down here, your Onan Genset 5000. Most of these are going to give you the 4000. Again, this one upgrades you to the 5, giving you lots of extra power, even though you don't really need it. Your slide out awning toppers and your outside shower. Keep in mind, we don't just get this thing in, drive it down the road, and because it didn't fall off a cliff, we sell it to you. We take this and we put it at Ardent High Tech. They check the engine, change the fluids, check the belts, the suspension. Oh, look at all the storage space. This is accessible behind your couch. Remember that little pull-up I was telling you about? You can actually gain access right here. We make sure everything's good. Then our shop checks it over, make sure everything works on Sure Power, the generator, and the batteries. Folks, you gotta come visit us. 9501 East Stockton Boulevard. We've got motorhomes just galore everywhere, and every single one of them is going to give you no problems at all. And if you want service or parts, we've got the Parts Superstore. Service guys are absolutely amazing. And our consignment program, Wolfgang Puck challenged him to a pasta cook-off, and he actually backed out before we could actually go because he knew, no, it wasn't going to go for him very well. Hey, Mitch the RV guy, hoping to hear from you real soon.